Good morning everyone, it's Tess here from In the Laughter Locker with your fortnightly dose of laughter yoga. So hope everything's okay. If you can give me a thumbs up if you can hear, that would be marvellous. I should just warn you that we seem to have some work going on outside in the dikes. Hi there. There was some flooding last week, so they're trying to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So I apologise if there's a sudden digger noise. It's the joys of living in rural Lincolnshire. So I hope you're all well. We're going to have a restorative session this morning, a seated one. Partly because I had my COVID jab late yesterday. So I'm feeling a little bit flushed and maybe not quite in the full 100% that I normally am. So I'm going to do it seated. You can stand if you'd like to. All of the exercises can be done standing or seated, so wherever you're comfortable is fine. So we are going to start off as always with just the little medical disclaimer. If you have had an operation in the last 8 to 12 weeks or have an uncontrolled condition, the laughter yoga with the laughter and breathing exercises may not be suitable for you, because although it's fun, it's also very effective and it will move muscles. So just sit that out if that's something that you've had in the last few weeks. And also if you feel any pain or any discomfort, just stop or slow down, okay? This isn't about pain, this is about movement, ease of movement, producing endorphins, making ourselves feel good, all right? And laughter yoga is made up of a mixture of yoga breathing, laughter exercises, playfulness, because we don't do enough playfulness in our lives and it's really, really good for our mental health, and a relaxation at the end. And it is suitable for adults and children. And you can do this alongside your children or grandchildren if you'd like to. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're going to start off as we always do with the Namaste, and that is simply the greeting, the yoga greeting, where we put our hands together, okay, like that, and we greet each other with the word Namaste, which loosely translated means that we honour each other's beliefs and where we come from. And we celebrate our differences. It's about celebration and not finding the difference, all right? But instead of just doing this, we're going to laugh. So this is your first bit of laughter. When you laugh from your belly. So you want that belly and all the muscles to move. So no polite laughter here, it's good old belly laughter. So here we go, everyone. Good morning and Namaste. And breathe. And already what we've done is we've sent a signal to our brain to say release those endorphins and make us feel better. Our brain doesn't know the difference between laughing at a comedy show or at something that's happening around us, spontaneous laughter, and the act of laughing. So even if you don't feel like it, if you laugh, you will trigger the endorphins in your brain and you will instantly start to feel better. And when we do this together with other people, the laughter is always spontaneous, because you know what it's like when you look at someone that starts laughing, you do too, and you can't help it, and it's such fun in a real situation. So if you've got people with you, really enjoy this. We're going to do a little warm-up clapping. We normally start by warming ourselves up, getting our bodies just moving gently, so you don't have to do any jerky movements. And this is a really simple one. and it's all about using our hands in the same position as the Namaste. We have acupressure points in our palms, and when we clap, again, we're helping to release those endorphins. So if we clap and we laugh and we move, you can imagine all the feel-good hormones are coming out and making us feel better. All right, so it's quite simple. We're just going to do ho, ho, ha, ha, boom. Ho, ho, ha, ha, boom. And then we're going to do ho, ho, ha, ha, he, he, boom. Okay, and we're going to get faster and faster, and you'll trip over the words, and that's fine, that's all part of it, it doesn't matter. And then we'll sort of dial it back and go backwards till we get slow again, and we'll get that energy raised in the room. All right, so let's go. Ho, ho, ha, ha, boom. Ho, ho, ha, ha, boom. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he, he, 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 boom. And breathe. If you're moving around as well, or stand into that in an actual class where we're all together, we might move around, so you'd have that movement, you'd have the movement of your arms, you'd have the breathing, because you're actually practicing your breathing there as well, and the laughter. So all those things go to make a fantastic little exercise, which is really simple and anyone can do. So you should be feeling a little bit warmer now. So we're going to practice just a simple deep breathing. In yoga, breathing is the energy of life, and the thing that we don't do enough is breathe properly. We don't use the full capacity of our lungs. So when we use the yoga breathing in laughter yoga, it's all about making better use of our lungs, getting the fresh oxygen into our bodies. It helps with concentration, it helps you feel better, helps with pain relief. So it's really important that we breathe as well as we can, and these will help you to learn to do that. And if you practice them every day, you'll really feel the benefits. So this is a really simple one. We're just going to take a deep breath in through our nose. We're going to hold it, and then for the first one, we're going to breathe out. And we're going to breathe in for 5, hold for 4, and breathe out for 6. So if you've got little ones, they can count it on their fingers and use their counting skills at the same time. We're just going to do this one first, and then we're going to repeat it in a slightly different way. So breathe in through your nose, slowly, hold it, and breathe out. And relax. Now the numbers on that aren't too bad, so the breath in and holding and breathing out isn't too long. But what we find with most people is if they laugh the breath out, they get more stale air out, and it's easier. So for the next 2, we're going to do the same breaths, the same numbers, in, hold, and then we're going to laugh it out. And a great way to laugh out, remember, from your belly. Sometimes if you move forwards as well, you find that you breathe out easier, and you're actually moving slightly, so it's quite good for you. All right, so Remember, breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold it. And relax. So doing it that way, again, it's a double whammy. So you're getting the endorphins going, you're getting your lungs going, and you're getting all that lovely oxygen into those organs and cells where they need to be. So one final time, breathe in through your nose. Hold it. And relax. And for that we should do a very good, yay! And that's a great affirmation, and you can do that in your head. You don't have to do that. Obviously the clapping always helps, but sometimes when we do stuff, we should congratulate ourselves more for achieving things, even little things, and we don't. So that often plays in my head when I've done something, especially things that you've been putting off. Very good, yay! I've done it, it's done, it's over, move on. And it puts a smile on your face at the same time. So the next one we're going to do is shower laughter. And it is exactly as you would think it is. We're going to pretend we're in the shower and we're having a good old laugh. So you need a shower puff or a loofah, okay? And we're just going to pretend we're in the shower and we're just going to laugh and laugh and laugh. And this is all about playfulness. Being silly and playful is a real release that we don't realise, as adults particularly. Children do hang on to it for a while, and the more we're playful, the better our mental health is. So let's have a little bit of fun in the shower, okay? Here we go. And relax. And you should feel your tummy muscles now. If you're laughing really hard, you'll feel your tummy muscles moving. That's great. And just gentle movements as you move. Even 5 minutes of exercise a day will make a difference to your health and well-being. And most of us can find 5 minutes. And as I said, I had my jab and didn't feel too great last night or first thing this morning. But I knew that coming here and doing this would make me feel better, and that is why I do it. So have a go, really put your heart into it, and you'll find that it's just fantastic. I should have said at the start, you should also have a drink of water handy. If you haven't got one now, get one before we do the relaxation later. We have about a minute's break in between just to get you settled. The next thing we're going to do is called Calcutta. In a real life situation, I'll often have some drums going because the rhythm is great, and we'll walk around and do this. This is a great stress reliever, and it's just 2 actions. So arms out in front, and while you're doing it, you want to feel the muscles in your arms, and we're just going to say ho, ho, and then we're going to push down with our hands, and as if you've got a weight under them, ha, ha. And it's as simple as that. But what you're doing is you're pushing that stress away, okay? And it's exercising your arms and your body, and at the same time you're breathing well and you're pushing the stress away. And this is fantastic for anxiety as well. So we're going to start off, and we'll start off as we did with the clapping. We start off slow, we get faster and faster and faster, and then we reel back. Okay, so let's go. Ho, ho, ha, ha. 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 Okay, and just breathe. And that releases so much stress. And if you're in a situation where perhaps you can't speak, but you want to go away and get some stress out, maybe at work or doing something with other people, go and find a quiet spot. You don't need to say that out loud. Say it in your head. Do those actions, and I tell you, it will make you feel better afterwards. It will really help. So the next one we're going to do is the Laughing Goddess, which, as you may realise, is my nickname, the Laughter Goddess. But this, I can honestly say, I didn't invent this exercise. This was here way before me in ordinary yoga as well. And it's a pose where ordinarily, if you were standing, you would stand with your knees bent and your legs out slightly with your feet flat on the floor. If you are standing, you can do that. I've actually done it sitting here, but out of habit, because I would do it if I was standing. And then your hands like this. So you're in the goddess pose, back nice and straight. So your posture's really good. And it's another stress reliever, really. All we're going to do is pull down with our hands and say ha. So it's just ha. So you're really pulling down. And again, it's a good stress reliever. So we're just going to do that a few times for you to get the feel of it, all right? So it's ha, 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 ha. And can you feel that? You can feel the tension in your shoulders and your arms. You can feel it leave, and you can relax afterwards. Just wriggle your shoulders. So you should feel like you're pulling a weight down, and that is another great tension reliever and will help you to relax. So we're going to now do another breathing exercise. Breathing is so important, and I would say if you can do 5 minutes in the morning when you get up of a breathing exercise or a combined laughter and breathing exercise, it will turn the rest of your day around. It makes such a difference because it kind of flips something in your brain a little bit. It's about mindset, and with all the endorphins that get released, it just makes a difference to your day, the way you approach your day. So first thing in the morning is always good. So this is a recovery breath actually, and it's quite good if you don't sleep well. So if you're having trouble sleeping at the moment, you could try this one before bed. And it's 4-7-8. So we're going to take a deep breath in for 4, hold it for 7, so a little bit longer, and then we're going to laugh it out for 8. And in a normal yoga situation, they probably breathe it out, but as I say, if we laugh it out, we're getting a double whammy of goodness, because we're getting the breath, stale air out of our body, and we're sending that trigger to our brain for the endorphins. All right, so it's quite a simple one. You can hold your tummy around your diaphragm if you want to actually feel your breathing. All right, so we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and laugh out for 8. Okay, so in through your nose, slowly. Hold it. Now, if you wanted to use that one before bedtime, use the breath out and just take your time, because 8, breath out, you just need to count it and breathe out slowly. And again, if you lean forward, if you're just breathing out, not laughing out, it helps with the exhalation and the movement, kind of concentrates your mind a little bit. So we're going to do 2 more of those with the laughter out. Okay, so breathe in through your nose for 4. Hold it. And relax. And we're going to do 1 more. Okay, here we go. Breathe in for 4. Hold it. And relax. We're going to go on and do the relaxation in a minute. If you want to grab a chair, if you've not already got one, get a quick drink of water. My mouth's dry from talking, so I need one. And then we're going to do like a guided meditation, but it's like a story. So we're going to go on a little trip for 10 minutes, take us away from our homes and not being able to travel. Just for 10 minutes, we're going to get away and relax. Okay, so get yourselves comfortable. I should say I've actually got here today my Joffrey bear. He's actually a travelling caravan bear, but as you can gather, my caravan's been nowhere this last year. And he's my laughter yoga bear. So if I was going to sessions normally, he'd come along with me. And I thought, you know what, he deserves a trip out himself today. So he's here with us today. So what I'd like you to do is just get comfortable in your seat. Push your bottom right back into the seat and your feet on the floor. And I invite you to close your eyes. It's better if you can close your eyes. If there's something that you don't enjoy doing, then perhaps look at the floor, the carpet, find a spot and just concentrate on it. Okay? And I just want you to let your breath return to normal, to a normal rhythm for you. So I just want you to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And with each breath in, I want you to breathe in the word happiness. And with each breath out, breathe out any stress. So in and out. And just let anything else that's going on around you drift away. You don't have to have silence or an empty mind for this. It's just about letting things go for a little while. And you should start to feel your body relax as you breathe gently. And you're breathing in happiness and breathing out stress. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting on a beach. Maybe you're sitting right on the sand. Maybe you've got a comfy deck chair. But your feet have the sand under the toes. It's a lovely, warm, sunny day. And you can feel the tension leave your legs as your feet wiggle in the sand. Your legs relax. And you can smell the salt in the air. And a little way off, the smell of fish and chips and the sweet smell of candy floss. And you breathe in happiness and you breathe out stress. And as you sit there with the warmth of the sun on you, you feel the tension leave your body, and your shoulders relax, and your arms relax on your lap in your chair or on the sand, and your fingers tingle. And all the tension leaves your muscles. And you can hear the sea rolling onto the beach. A soothing sound in time with your breath. You're breathing in happiness and breathing out stress. And now you feel the sun on your face and your neck, soothing you, making you feel good. And the muscles in your face relax, and down the back of your neck, and the frown disappears. And you feel the top of your head and your skull just gently relax and breathe. Now you're totally relaxed taking your fill of happiness, breathing out the stress, and just listening to the sea as it rolls in and out again. And you're just going to enjoy one more minute, breathing in that happiness, breathing out that stress, and you feel so good. And with your eyes closed, you start to hear other sounds around you on the beach. The seagulls wheeling overhead, children asking for ice cream, the sounds of a fair starting up, and you know it's soon time to leave. And you start to gather your things. And just gradually wiggle your toes in the sand again. Move your legs up and down. And wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders. Move your neck from side to side. And then I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes and come back to the room. Just give yourself a few moments to come back to the room. And just carry on breathing naturally. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a short little relaxation or meditation just to take us away from everyday life at the moment. We can't get to the beach, most of us, and it's just somewhere nice to go, at least in our heads. Okay, and that's something you can do at home as well. Even 5 minutes of relaxation or meditation a day, it makes a really huge difference. And there's more and more research now about all of these things that shows that it's proven to improve your health. So I hope that you enjoyed that. As always, I say, although it was a short meditation, don't rush off and drive your car to get your shopping until you'll come back to the room a little bit. So get a cup of tea, let yourself come back before you go out anywhere and do anything rigorous. Just let yourself relax a little bit. You can watch this again here on the page if you want to, with the Voluntary service. I'm here every fortnight, so I'll be back in 2 weeks' time at the same time. And we vary the exercises each time. Sometimes I'm standing, sometimes I'm sitting, but every single exercise has a purpose and a benefit, a health benefit, and it can be done standing or seated. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing, you can do what suits you, which is great. Everybody can join in. There's nobody that can't really join in at all. So before we go, I just want to re-energise you. So we're going to do some open hand laughter, just to get you awake again. And this is literally great fun to do with kids as well. Each time I open my hands, you've got to laugh. All right? So it's belly laughter to re-energise you again. So, and there can be long laughs, short laughs, and practically non-existent laughs. Okay? So let's go. I hope that's woken you up a little bit again so that you can carry on with your day. I shall see you in a couple of weeks. I just want to leave you with one phrase this week. motion creates emotion, and it's something we say a lot in Laughter Yoga, and that's all about the fact of movement and laughter creates emotions, and it's the emotions that change the way we see the world. So take that with you. Motion creates emotion, and use it. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And what I'll do is I'll have a look through all the comments when I come off. I'll make a cup of tea and go through them, and if there's any questions there, I'll answer them. So see you again in 2 weeks' time. Bye for now.